So you guys need an explanation for what's been happening because I just been videoing, not really saying much. So I'm gonna say it now. My old latches stopped working. One of them actually broke, and the other one, I was trying to open it with the key, and the key got broke off into the latch. So I still managed to get it open, but the latch, I had to destroy the latches. So what was happening before was the latch. I have to open it up to show you guys the space. But anyway, so there was a space on the inside there where these screws weren't able to catch. These 6 screws right here. So I made a bracket that was wider than the actual latch itself. So now I have the bottom piece riveted, and these pieces screw in to the bracket. Same thing as that side. I am extremely happy with that. Regarding this now, so I had my air duct here going right to the turbo. As you can see, the turbo is right there. Peeking is dark, but it's right there. I am getting a headlight duct, so therefore I didn't need this big section here, but I still wanted to have it functional. So I then used this old duct from when I had it when it was a 2.35 before I did the swap. So now here is where she are. Hey, figure my grandma. Here's where she is right now. And one last thing. I need to vacuum up all these shavings. I'll do that right now. But I replaced this intake manifold with my original one that's right there. I just want to switch things up a bit. Nothing is wrong with that. It's definitely still usable. But I wanted something a little different, and might actually just paint it black, just to go with the rest of what's going to be happening with the engine bay. So that is there. My pieces came in for my breather port, so I'm gonna then make a wire for that. But anyway, so this is basically what I've been doing for the past couple of days. So you guys have an idea, you have a look. The next project on the agenda would be to reroute my fuel lines and reroute my oil catch can. I'm gonna get another one of these. I have it here somewhere, but another one of these catch cans is gonna come right here. So these two will be going to the crankcase, and this one would be going only to the block itself, the breather port at the behind the block. But anyway, so that's on the agenda for tomorrow. And if I finish on time, I will probably start tackling the wiring. My injector, my 2 coil packs came in, so I'm gonna get them replaced. These 2 here, and by the time that comes in, the car should be ready to. By the time I pick up the coil packs, because I have to go to Nemesis Performance and pick it up. But by the time I head there, pick them up, come back, I should have this engine completely done, where, cross my fingers, the only thing left to do is to put the computer on the car and start her up. Should be good. Hello and good morning, ladies and gents. Thank you for joining again. So today is going to be a very handful day, very tedious. Let me show you guys what we're working on. So today we are dealing with the remounting the fuel lines, as well as the breather port for the valve cover, and providing our Legos pretty quickly. I will then start tackling the wiring, because I want to shorten up my spark plug wires. My coil pack wires, and just make everything neat and tucked. So I'm gonna tackle that and bring you guys along for the journey. Obviously it's gonna be a long video, but I am gonna time lapse it for you guys get the gist of what's happening. So this should be one of the final phases before I can not try and get her started, but get her starting. And then she goes back on the trailer and back to Winnipeg. Gonna use the hoist at Nemesis Performance to drop the transmission, and then take it over to Transtech, get it rebuilt, fresh up, new bits and pieces. Then she goes back in the car, and she should be at that point ready for the race season. But don't want to get too far ahead of myself. First things first, engine bay. Let's go. Hi guys, so here we are. I have my fuel. Instead of going all the way back here, coming around, there was a big ball here, which is the Y, and then it comes back around, going here, but back then it used to have been this way, finishing right here with this Y. So as you can see, it's a lot cleaner. And regarding my my valve cover breather, so I have that running. It's not tight, but it's running around, coming here. This is gonna get tucked under there, then in turn come here, come out, and goes into one of the catch cans. I can't find my catch can right now, else I would have mount that up right now. So what I'm going to do is spend the next 10-15 minutes looking for that. It's in here somewhere, I just don't know where. So that's where we are. If I don't end up finding the catch can, I will just end up fixing the wiring. No need to go any further and trying to figure out anything there because it is done. And that's that. So let me try and find this catch can, and now once I get back here, I will then bring you guys along and show you what's next on the agenda, which is probably wiring. But as of right now, it's plumbed for the oil catch can and my fuel line, so I'm very happy with that. Now it's just a matter of cleaning up a couple things. Let's go. So now it's time to get this put together. That is my throttle body there. So get that on. As you guys can see, it is relatively neat in here, minus the wiring that I now have to wrap. Well, more like put shield around it, loom, etc. But as of right now, I think I can honestly say I cannot find my catch can. So right, I don't know where it be. So I have to move forward. I can't keep still. Can't keep looking for that. So I'm gonna get the throttle body on this and put on the engine and get this line here cut so it fits where the blow off valve is gonna go, and then I have to cut down my my wiring for the coil packs because they are a bit too long. I don't like them. But that's about that. Anyway, let's do this. Alright, so throttle body's on. Now I am going to go and put it on the car and see what I'm walking with. I'm probably going to remove this hose cause me not need it right now. I'm thinking of just leaving it off, but we can't do that. Come on. Here we go. Alright, let's go and fit this baby in. Whoop-de-doo. No more tight fitment. No more tight fitment. Woo! Golden. I love it. 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 That's what I'm talking about, boys. Whoop-de-doo-de-doo. Love it. All right. Gonna take it off. Finish plumbing up the valve cover breather. I think the hose is right here. I didn't put it 100% in just yet, but that's where she's gonna go, right there like that. Yep. I don't know what I'm looking at. I'm just letting my brain kind of do its thing for a second. There's nothing in there but black. I have about 2 hours left, so I'm gonna do up the wiring for this ASAP, and that will put me in a good position to knock these coils out. Alright, Let's go. Perfect. I love it. So, it might not look like it is put together, but guys, as you can see, the wiring is clean. I just have to put some loom around it, but as of right now, she looks good. Everything is where it's supposed to be. Good spacing. I mean, I really have no complaint with the way things are right now. So I'm gonna put on the intake manifold and finally make sure everything is cleared. And then I will start cutting and measuring my coil packs and kind of go from there. So, well, the coil pack wiring, because I'm really gonna shorten them. And one of the reasons why I'm shortening them is because there's numbers at the back of the coil pack and they are starting to rub off. Like, they're starting to rub off quite a bit. So that will be number 5, I think. Yep, so I need to cut them, make them shorter, and then plug them in to make sure that it's a good length with the intake manifold on. So let's work on that. Regarding that side, that might have to wait because I have no idea what the numbers are, because they are numbers at the back here. But as you can see, they're not labeled properly. Well, they're rubbing off. So this is number 4, I'm assuming. This would be, I have no idea. Number 4. And this obvious here, this is number 2 I'm taking. So at least I can start one at 1, and that would be number 4, and this would be number 6. I don't know. Anyway, let me start on this side and then walk my way over. So as you guys can see, engine is looking fabulous. I have my wires are all cut to length on both sides. I have a big X that marks the two bad coil packs. I'm going to change those out. I have some reflector gold just to kind of keep the heat from getting on the from the metal itself that these coil packs are mounted to, just to kind of mitigate the heat. But I might just actually remove them. I have reflector gold on the one side, so I might just remove it on this side because I like the silver look. So as of right now, I am going to call it a night. There's a couple other issues that I need to deal with, but I would say that this is a good night. I have my boost reference here for my boost slash vacuum reference to my boost, my blower valve. As of right now, guys, I don't think there's much to get done other than to put the spark plugs back in. And I won't try and start her up, even though I think she will go fire right up. There is some issues here that I need to dial in, like for example, my rad needs to come out by 1/2 inch because I don't want it touching the intercooler. I don't want the intercooler and the rad touching each other, so the intercooler has to come out by at least 1/2 inch, or just under 1/2 inch, just enough to where it's not touching. I'll feel very, very good about that. And then I have my metal pipe here, my stainless steel pipe, replacing my 2-inch, 2.5 inch pipe here. My intercooler charge pipe, hot side and cold side. There's not a whole lot, but I will have to call it a night at this point. It's getting late. I'm getting tired, and I am going to be back here tomorrow. I'm gonna write a list down of the things that I want to get done tomorrow, because if I don't write a list down, I'm gonna be a freaking boat without a sail, or without a rudder, I should say, because I'll just pick and nick and this and that. No. I need to get done. I need to get it done. This car has to be running in the next 2 weeks, because I take it to Winnipeg, get the transmission out, transmission rebuild, bring back to Kenora, rewrap the car in here by myself, and get her ready for the summer. Anyway, that's it for tonight. Hope you guys enjoy, and I will see you tomorrow. Peace out.